What's up, everyone? This is David with Pickdawgz.com with your free pick in the Arizona vs. Washington game on Saturday, September 30th, 2023. We give away a ton of free picks here on our YouTube channel, as well as over at Pickdawgz.com and SportsChatPlace.com. But if you're wondering what bets I like the best and what bets our team likes the best, head on over to Pickdawgz or Sports Chat Place. Click that Premium Pick tab. You can check out me and all of our other expert handicappers. Don't forget to use code PICK at checkout to save 15% any purchase of $19 or more. All right, let's get into this one here as we have a Pac-12 game between Arizona and Washington. Arizona comes into this one with a 3-1 record, and they're 1-0 in conference play after they defeated Stanford 21-20 last week, but they were outgained 354-349, and Jaden DeLora, their starting quarterback, was injured in the game. He's questionable for this one. That performance against Stanford was a little disappointing for Arizona, who had some momentum. They defeated UTEP 31-10 in the game prior to that. And then they played on the road against Mississippi State, where they lost in overtime 31-24, but had some turnover issues. They really played well in the game and could have won. So I would have expected them to beat Stanford by more than 1 point. But a win is a win, and they'll take it as they start conference play 1-0. The Arizona offense is scoring 28.5 points per game with 284 passing yards and 166 rushing yards. But like I said, DeLora is questionable for this one. He has thrown for over 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions this season. If he is unable to go, it'll be Noah Fafita, who has very limited action so far this year. Arizona defensively has played pretty well this season, and they're allowing 16 points against per game. They did allow the 31 points against Mississippi State, but that was an overtime game. Going over to Washington, I think Washington is one of the best teams in the country. They're 4-0 and they're 1-0 in Pac-12 play after beating Cal 59-32 last week. They did outgain Cal 529-502 and forced 3 turnovers in the win, but obviously giving up over 500 yards of offense is not a great sign. Before that game, Washington absolutely blew the doors off of Michigan State, 41-7 on the road, and they beat Tulsa and Boise State in their first 2 games of the season. The Washington offense is one of the best in the country. They're averaging just under 50 points per game with 467 passing yards per game. And that attack is led by Michael Penix Jr., who has thrown for over 1,600 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions this season. He does spread the ball around as he has 3 main receivers, and 2 of those receivers are each over 400 receiving yards on the season. The Washington defense has allowed 17 points against per game with 246 passing yards and 124 rushing yards. This Washington team is great. I was on them last week against Cal. I was on them the week prior against Michigan State. And offensively, I just don't know who's going to stop this team. I mean, this passing attack is rolling right now. Defensively, they had looked good in their first 3 games. They got a little sloppy last week and allowed the 32 points and over 500 total yards. But facing an Arizona team here that might be without their starting quarterback is not going to be a recipe for success for Arizona, if you ask me. I think Washington continues to roll. I don't think being on the road is a worry at all in this one. And to be honest, Arizona did not impress me against Stanford. So I'm going to continue to ride the Washington hype train here in that passing attack. And I'm going to lay the points with Washington on the road as my free pick. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, as well as turn those notifications on so you're the first to see all of our content as we release it. If you're looking for my best bets, head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Pick tab. You can check out me and all of our other expert handicappers. While you're on the sites, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free, they give you a ton of great information, and it helps you get a leg up. Good luck, and I'll see you guys soon.